Hello there, fellow beings, and as you can see, I'm not whispering, so I see this as an absolute win. But anyways, in lieu of the Black Order update, we have gotten 4 new, incredibly powerful native tier 2 characters, and for anyone who wants to build them up, you'll know, and I do know from experience, that it costs a lot of gold to build native tier 2s, and often either gold or biometrics is just a big wall that stops you. So I'm gonna make videos about both of those, but today I'm gonna just tell you about how you can maximize your gold farming every month. Now this is gonna be a minimum around. I'm not gonna go too crazy as to good God, I just dropped my recorder. I'm not gonna go too crazy about like the super duper maximum rewards, but I'm gonna go more on a minimum standpoint as to how much gold you can do, and we're gonna go by game mode. Now, first, obviously, is Dimension Mission. The first contribution reward is gonna be from, I think it's like 1 million gold to like 2 million. Somewhere from 1 to 2 million gold you can get. So, I'm actually writing this down so I can make a final list later. So you can get 1 to 2 million gold depending on the level you are doing. You can get that, and whether you have, well, I think it's just based on the level, just from the first contribution reward, plus somewhere from I think per run, and you're going to be doing 30 runs a day to get to the last good reward. Per run, you get 3,000 to 5,000 gold, depending on, again, your level and whether or not you are using boost points. So that, of course, is daily, and like I said, I'm writing this all down, so I'm going to give you a final tabulation for how much gold you can get about in a month. But right, first is going to be Dimension Mission. You're anyways probably playing Dimension Mission every day for the Rift tokens, which you can use in the support shop for cards or bios or whatever you need. Next up is the Dispatch Mission. Now, for a noob, just based on the items we get in the past month or two, you can go up till about Sector 4 or 5. So that's about 600,000. That's like it's about 6 to 900,000 gold daily, because you're often gonna be claiming 2 rewards from each sector every day. And so by claiming 2 rewards from each sector, like I get about 700,000 gold a day from Dispatch, because this is my progress so far, and I'm only on Sector 4. If you've been playing for longer than me, you might be able to go to Sector 5, in which case you would get another maybe 50,000, 100,000 gold. So that's Dispatch Mission. That's of course passive, so you don't need to stress about that. Now, Epic Quest, you can also farm gold from these missions. Does Scorpion not give gold? Is that a bad example? Or does it just not say? Because gold is too generic an item. Yeah, gold is too generic an item, but from every run of a tracking mission, or something like that, one of these missions in the Epic Quest, you get gold, and I think that's the same as the Dimension Mission. It's 3,000 to 5,000 gold per run. Now I'm gonna, for the sake of this calculation, I'm gonna assume you're doing 3. because that's about average. Normally is about 3 of them. That's like the max you can do, I think, without having extreme strain on your energy. So saying you're doing 3, that's again, 3 is 30 runs, similar to Dimension Mission. So that's 30 runs of that per day, per month. And again, remember, this all stacks up in the end, so even if it looks like a small amount of gold, over every mission, every day, it stacks up. And it eventually accumulates to very large amounts of gold. But anyways, yes, that's Epic Quest. 3,000 to 5,000 gold per mission. Assuming you do 30 missions, you can get about that much. Now, next up is Heroic Quest. You can get prizes from this. I'm sorry, I'm getting some background. You can get prizes from the Epic Quest. You can get, I don't know what's the exact amount of gold. Is there any way to, sorry, hold on. I can't actually see what the quest back is, but I think it's about 400,000 gold per week from this. Assuming you do the full pack every week, and you do that every week for the month, so that's 4 weeks. In a month, you can get 400,000 gold per week for each week. So again, remember, this all adds up. So next is the challenge tab, legendary battle. You can get gold. I think the max reward, I'm sorry, I do have to do the max reward here, because if you're playing legendary battle, you presumably have the best prizes here. So, but even for somebody who's lower, you can get somewhere from 50 to 150,000 gold per day. 50 is the low end, 50,000. 150,000 is the very, very high end. So I'm going to put it in that interval. That's 5 battles a day for 30 days. So that's, I mean, it can be boring for some. It can be fast, but I'm just going by, like, optimally. Now, this one is kind of hard to calculate for Shadowland, because it varies by, like, first players, and I actually haven't maxed Shadowland. But I can tell you, I really don't know what to assume for a Shadowland run, so I'm really sorry, but I don't know if I can calculate this, because there's a lot of variation with Shadowland, with, like, what rooms you pick and all that, so you're gonna have to do that by yourself, especially players that are higher Shadowland stage than me, but just know you can get a very, very high amount of gold. So actually, now I'm gonna put a minimum here, and I'm gonna say around 100,000 gold a stage. Now, assuming you do 30 stages of Shadowland, that's 3 million gold. 30 stages is the average. Actually, let's say 20 stages for noobs. That's maybe minimum 1.5 million gold on the low end. So I'm just going to put that. That's per week. That's per week. So 4 weeks per 4 weeks per month. So I'm just going to zoom 1.5 million gold per week. That might be off, higher or lower. That's about an average. So just keep that in mind, I guess. Next, in the Arena tab, I don't know if they still have this feature in Timeline Battle, but I think it may have been... Nope. No, it is not removed. Assuming... I'm going to go with the lowest league, Bronze. if you do 70 timer battles, you don't even have to win. If you just do it, if you do 70 times per day, per week, that means doing all of your fights every day. Then this last reward, that will drop minimum 800,000 gold. And that's 800 grand per week, with 4 weeks in a month. See how this is all stacking up now with every single mode? That's what I meant. Of course, this can increase. If you are in silver, it goes up to 900,000 gold. It goes up to 1 million. Platinum, it goes up. Vibranium, it goes up. Challenger, it goes up. So it really varies by what stage you're in, but this is just a bare minimum. Next is Danger Room. Now, actually, I'm not going to count Danger Room because getting gold in Danger Room is RNG based. It's not guaranteed. I'm only really talking about guaranteed gold, where you are guaranteed to get a gold drop. Now, you can technically, when you get a... Oh, sorry, there might be some noise coming from the back. When you get a proficiency level in Danger Room, you have a chance of getting... I think if I enter... In this, the proficiency chest, you have a chance of getting gold. But the chance is not that high. It's not guaranteed, so I'm going to exclude it, but just keep that in mind. Next up is Alliance Battle. Now, Alliance Battle, you can get anywhere from 600,000 to 700,000 gold per day for the full month. Now, again, that's assuming 30 days in a month, right? Is it forever? Right, it is. So that's every day you can play Alliance Battle. Depending on what the enemy is, it can go from 600,000 to 700,000 gold for 30 days, and depending on your weekly ranking, I'm gonna, even assuming you get the lowest reward in the week, 100,000 gold. Or is that the lowest? You know what? I think this is only for 31 to 50%. So I'm actually not even going to include this because you have to be in the top half alliances to, if you have to be in the top half of alliances in order to get that reward. So I'm not going to include that, but you can still get a lot of gold just playing Alliance Battle daily. Next is Conquest. Conquest is... I honestly don't know. How long is a conquest? I think... I'm so sorry. I can't remember. So sorry. Let me... You see, I'm not a big conquest player because I find it kind of boring. But if your alliance does play Conquest, I'm just gonna quickly Google this. Sorry, I'm so sorry about the background noise. It's not under my control. Let's see. So where doesn't really say. So I'm gonna let's just say Alliance Conquest is once a week. Shoot, sorry. Let's assume Conquest is once a week. I think the minimum drop is 250,000 gold. If your alliance just like participates, even if they get the worst reward, that's per week. Which is, I think the minimum is, 250,000 gold per week. So keep that in mind. Now, you can also get co-op play, but again, actually no. Again, I'm not going to include co-op play because the gold is not guaranteed. I'm only talking about guaranteed gold here. So this list is like, that's what I said is a minimum, because every you can still get more gold than what I'm just recording here with the stuff that's not guaranteed, like co-op play and danger room and all that. So the next guaranteed one is World Boss Invasion, because the chests generally will have anywhere from 6 to 200,000 gold. Now, assuming you play this 3 times a day, the bare minimum, every day, 3 times a day, 30 days, anywhere from 6 to 200,000 gold. It is definitely a good way to get gold, based on the energy and time you're putting into it. Especially if you get the special chest by getting first place, you can get a lot of gold. But in general, if you have spare energy, it's not a bad place to invest it. Next is GBR. Now, this will fluctuate depending on how much you play GBR. But in general, I'm going to say the minimum you're playing in GBR is your 10 tokens. And that'll take about 2 full runs with full boost points, which is a total of, I guess, times 6 rewards. Now, 1 times 3 reward, just 1 run, will net you about 100,000 gold. So assuming 200,000 gold a day in GBR times 30 days in a month. So now, anyways, GBR is a game mode you should be playing with your boost points, because you need these 10 premium comic card tokens every day. And like I said, that normally takes about 2 runs with boost points. Some people will play more. Like I've been playing right now to farm the card crafting cubes. But that's a personal decision and that's not required. I'm just going with the minimum as what you really should be doing. Now next we have... That's it with the game modes, actually. Like, that's it for the base game modes. Now, keep in mind, I think there are some other ways to get gold as well. You can get 200,000 gold per week. 200,000 gold per week from the daily missions. As long as you just do all of your daily missions like you should be doing anyways, that 18 mission prize drops 200,000 gold. So, yeah, you can just claim that every week. These chests, I believe, have a chance of dropping gold, but that's RNG, so I'm not going to include it. Event world bosses show up occasionally, and they do drop a lot of gold, but because those are sporadic, and some people just don't have the energy to do all of it, but more importantly, because it's sporadic, I'm not... Especially the gold drops can be sporadic as well, which isn't actually the problem, but because this can be kind of sporadic, and it's an event, so it's not there permanently, I'm not going to completely include this. Same with the bonus missions. Now, the Future Pass does have gold, so let's see, that's 30, 230, 240, 250, 250,000 gold. That's 250,000 gold over the whole month, so it's not that much, to be honest, from the Future Pass. Now, anyways, Future Pass is, again, a passive thing. You just get the points just by playing the game. So, there isn't really anything to say there. Like, you're anyways going to be running through the max Future Pass to get that 50 price for the 300 premium tokens to buy premium cards. But when you do that, you will get 250,000 gold just by playing it. Now, there are other ways to get gold, of course. Some challenges reward gold. Ranking up your character, some of the rank up achievements give gold. Some of the other quests can drop gold as well, but that's mostly one time, and it's not consistent, because the number of characters you're going to be ranking up per day or per week or per month really is going to be it's not going to be very consistent at all. So, I'm not going to count that. Now, there are other ways you can also like to buy gold, you can just straight up buy gold for crystals. Now, I don't recommend this because it's not the best way to be spending your crystals. But say if I wanted to buy this, I could purchase that gold for that number of crystals. Or I could purchase this gold for this number of crystals. Or if I'm below 1 million gold, I can buy this deal. It's not the best way to get gold, but it is there, and so I'm gonna just quickly mention it. There is also the premium gold booster that if you're somebody who really wants to farm gold and is willing to invest crystals into it without just straight buying gold, this is something that's more of an overtime effect where it'll just double your gold for 3 days. And again, I don't recommend buying it, but if you're somebody who's really, really desperate for gold, it is there as an option, and so I'm gonna mention it now. Of course, you can get gold from like random events. I don't think this one has it, but there are some event stores that give gold, but that's sporadic and inconsistent, and those are based on what you're willing to spend your tokens on, so I'm not going to include that. There's also the guided quests, and I did not mention this in my other guided quest video, but keep this in mind, you can only do 10. You can only do a sum total of 10. So that's a sum total of 75 million gold from the guided quest. Now, this is a one-time thing, so I'm not going to include it in the monthly calculation, but this is a base reward for this is just 100,000 gold. So, not 100,000 gold. I lost my train of thought there. This is 75 million gold, permanent. Like I said, guided quest, it's a very good mode. You're anyways going to be running them to build up your characters and to buy uniforms for cheap. The missions are pretty easy, nothing too difficult to do. But because it's not continuous, it's a one-time effect, I'm not going to include it. So I think that about sums it up for the continuous ones. I've gone over every game mode. Keep in mind this is sporadic. Like, for example, my Shadowland estimate can be way off because I'm not completely sure how many gold. I did a complete average of how much gold you get per week from Shadowland, and I assumed you could only do 20 to 30 stages of Shadowland. I actually only assumed you could do about 20 stages of Shadowland. Like me, I can only do 20 stages of Shadowland, although that's going to increase as I continue playing the game. But I guess this is kind of a noob's guide then. But still something you want to keep in mind, because even without the new update, which is kind of why I made this video, because the new update brings in even bigger demand for gold because of the new powerful native tier 2s. Gold is still an important resource, and it can be a grind in this game, so just keep that in mind. This is rough. This is very rough. So, and also keep in mind Shadowland also does have one-time rewards, some of which are gold. So, yeah. Now, we've gone over all the game modes. I've gone over all the one-time stuff. So now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to plug into my calculator how much gold you can get per month. So, you can get 1 to 2 million. You actually can't see it on my calculator because I'm doing it on paper. So, what the hell? I don't need my calculator. I can do this on paper. You get 1 to 2 million gold per day for 30 days from your dimension mission. That's a total of 30 to 60 million gold per month from your dispatch mission. Sorry, not from your dispatch mission, but from the actual individual dimension missions. Doing 30 a day, which is normally what you're going to be doing, and assuming 3,000 to 5,000 gold, that's anywhere from 270,000. Sorry, 270,000? Wait, no, something about that doesn't seem right. Sorry, 2.7 million. 2.7 million to... That's 2.7 million to maximum 4.5 million. Oh my god. I have people screaming in other rooms. I'm so sorry. So that's 2.7 to 4.5 million gold per month from the individual dimension missions. Now from dispatch missions, the 6 to 900,000 gold per day will translate into 18 to 27 million gold per month. So that's another thing to add on. Then the 3 to 5,000 gold you get from the epic quest. That's like the same as dimension mission. So that's another 2.7 to 4.5 million gold per month. Then you have heroic quest, which is I believe 400,000 gold per week, which is 1.6 million gold per 1.6 million gold per month total. Then you have after the heroic quest, you have legendary battle, which is 50 to 150,000 gold per day for each month. So I'm just writing this down. 50 to 150,000 gold per day, and that will translate to 15 to sorry, no, not 15. That was a grave miscalculation. 1.5 to 4.5 million gold per month from legendary battle. Then we have my rough estimate for Shadowland of 1.5 million gold per week. This can be way up or way down. I don't know, but I'm just assume more, honestly, because I feel like it's probably more than this. But 1.5 million gold per week is a total of 6 million gold per month. So you can see this is a lot of gold you can be earning every month. Now, of course, this is monthly. You can use this calculation to cut down to how much gold I can earn per day, because most of the stuff I did here was per day or per week. You can use this to determine over the long term, maybe over a year or a week or something. A week is not long, but whatever. Anyways, next we have Timeline Battle, which is a minimum of 800,000 gold per week, assuming you do all 70 of your Timeline battles every week. That translates into 3.2 million gold per month. Then you have the 6 to 700,000 gold guaranteed per day in Alliance Battle, between both Alliance Battle Normal and Alliance Battle Extreme, which then translates into 18 to 21 million gold per month. Then we have Alliance Conquest, which is a minimum of 250,000 gold per week. So that's 1 million gold per month. Now, not all alliances do Alliance Conquest, like I said, because it can be kind of boring, but if you are in an alliance that does Alliance Conquest, this is a number you can keep in mind. Then there is World Boss Invasion, which is generally 6 to 200,000 gold per box. Now, I should mention this, now, for stuff like Legendary Battle or Danger Room or World Boss Invasion, for the prizes, you can awkward pause there, sorry. You can score crit rewards, which will give you somewhere from like 10 to 50 times more. Now, the crit reward is very rare, so don't count on it. I'm not counting on it here, but just something to know. You can get a crit drop. I'm doing a rough average here. But right, assuming 6 to 200,000 gold per box, World Boss Invasion, assuming you do a minimum of 3 runs a day for 30 days in a month, that translates to 540,000 to, I believe it's 18 million gold. So there's a huge discrepancy there, depending on what you get in your boxes. But that's the average. Then assuming 200,000 gold per day from GBR gives you an estimate of about, what is that, 6 million daily gold. Just from your GBR. Now, I can't, oh man, this is so weird. I actually can't remember. Oh, right. Yes, then there is the 200,000 gold per week, guaranteed. You earn from doing your daily challenges every day, which translates into 800,000 gold per month. And then finally, last guaranteed gold reward is the 250,000 gold that you can earn from every season, or I think generally it's the same for every season of Future Pass. So now I'm going to go over to my calculator and I'm going to add all of these totals up. So 60 million. I'm sorry. Let's do the minimum reward first. I'm going to do a minimum reward and then a maximum reward. And generally you're going to get somewhere in between that. So the minimum reward is 30 million from Dimension Mission contribution rewards plus 2.7 million from the missions plus 18 million from dispatch mission plus 2. No, I lost it. I'm so, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You know how it is with calculators. You type in something wrong and you gotta do the whole thing again. So this is where we were at. 2.7 million from Epic Quest. That's the same from the Dimension Mission one, about. Plus 1.6 million from the Heroic Quest every month, plus minimum of 1.5 million per month from Legendary Battle. It can be more, plus the very rough estimate of 6 million per month from Shadowland. Again, I'm going to stress this. I cannot stress it enough. This is a huge rough estimate. It's likely much more if you're a very good player and you can do much higher stages. And it can be less if you're a noob and can do less stages. So please keep this in mind. It's likely much higher than this. Actually, what I'm going to do for Shadowland is I'm going to put a maximum of 60 million gold per month from Shadowland. As you mean, you can do like stage 100, or you can go very, very high with Shadowland. I'm going to say 60 million gold. Actually, you know what? Let's keep this. Let's keep it noob friendly. Let's say 20 million gold. If you can do very high stages. Of course, Shadowland is a weekly event. And you know what? Screw. I can't really estimate Shadowland rewards. So let's just leave it at minimum 6 million. This has been a weird video, hasn't it? Then add that 6 million, then you get you get minimum 800,000 a week. So 3.2 million a month from Timeline Battle, assuming you do all of your Timeline battles. You don't even have to win for Timeline Battle, remember. Just do it. Just do it. Then you get minimum 18 million from doing Alliance Battle Normal, Alliance Battle Extreme every single day. Then you get minimum 250,000. I misclicked, but I can save myself here. Per week. $4 weeks in Alliance Conquest, so that's a total of 1 million gold per month. Then you can get minimum of 540,000. That's a very bare minimum. You're almost never going to get this low. But bare minimum, 540,000 gold per month from World Boss Invasion. It's going to be much higher than this normally. Then from GBR, you're going to get about 6 million gold per month. Then from the weekly challenges thingy, you can get 800,000 gold per month just from doing your daily challenges. And then, of course, oh man, I lost it. I'm so sorry, guys. I lost my calculation. This is the struggles of using a calculator. But, this has been the strangest video I've ever done, to be honest. But putting all of that together, that puts you at a minimum of 92 million gold per month. Per month. So if you do all the content you can to farm gold, you can get minimum 92 million gold per month. Now this can go way higher than that. Multiple times higher, possibly, if you get very good rewards. But the bare minimum, you can get 92 million gold per month. Now, of course, this does not mean you will profit 92 million gold per month, because you will, of course, be spending your gold every single month. You're going to be spending gold rank up your characters, putting mastery on your characters, getting tier 2s or tier 3s, or engaging in the game, really, paying, because there's so many things that cost gold. But this is how much you can earn in a month. Plus, there are all of the chance rewards like Danger Room and co-op play and all that, and the guaranteed 75 million gold. The fixed one-time 75 million gold you can earn from doing all 10 of your guided quests, but consistently per month. For most players, assuming you're in an alliance and all the basic things, about 92 and a half million gold. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I am gonna make another one soon about biometrics, also because of the update. But for anyone looking to invest in the new Black Order or any native tier 2, like I've said before, I've been investing in Silver Surfer, and it's taken me a long time to rank him up, but I'm very close to finishing him, thank God. For anyone considering investing in really any native tier 2, or for someone who just wants to know how much gold I can earn in a month, or in a week, or in a day, because remember, you can use these calculations to estimate those as well. So using those calculations, I can estimate you 3 million gold minimum per day. And if you want to do a per week calculation, it's going to be about 20 to 25 million gold per week. Gold farming doesn't seem so bad anymore, does it? Seeing as you can get all of this. Yeah, because gold farming is actually kind of good now. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna hopefully soon make another video about biometrics. Been very busy this weekend, last couple days, so I haven't really been able to post that frequently. But I'm gonna try to make a biometrics video soon, because like I said at the beginning of the video, that was the other wall players investing in native tier 2s and other such characters would face, is that we're gonna have biometrics. Even Actually, this even applies to getting characters from level 60 to 70 because that costs a lot of gold and biometrics too. So, yeah, just keep this in mind. And until next time, peace.